All by hand, baby. No power tools. Just like that. Or if I don't bang it up. And luckily there are holes. Doing a quick video on fixing my car since I've done a lot of work on it in the last couple weeks. So I do have to dial in the ride height before it gets in alignment. As you can see, the fender is literally touching the tire right now, and I have been scraping a lot. So I wanted to fix the ride height before it messes up my fender because I did just get this quarter panel replaced. Don't want to mess with that. So I do have to get the car jacked up, wheels off, and change the ride height. So let's do this together. Well, these are super loose now, so I should be able to undo these by hand. I have so much tire buildup. And yes, I'm doing this all by hand because I do not have a huge selection of tools at all. I know a lot of people were upset to see me do my suspension with plumbing tools, but you know, it works. And I did torque everything down to spec exactly like I'm supposed to. So even though it takes me an extra 10 minutes per bolt, I mean, I'm using the resources for what I got. My dream is to eventually have an awesome garage with like over $100,000 worth of tools and a really nice toolbox and everything. But right now it's really not that realistic because I don't even make that much in a year. And I don't work on anybody else's cars, and none of my family is into cars at all. So we're working with what we got. And so I like working on this channel this way because it shows that like if you're a beginner, your family, friends, boyfriend are not car people, not mechanics, it is still possible because I'm doing it like all by myself. I seriously watch YouTube videos, seriously spent hours watching how to do everything. And so I guess I'll just keep learning, and it's all trial and error. So I will do the best that I can. Worst case, I fail, but you know, that's when you actually learn. And literally using my hand to undo every single lug nut because, you know, I'm just getting very personal with every single bolt on this car. Like, I'm gonna know every little thing on this car because I am seriously, with my hands, touching every little ounce of this car. Yay! All by hand, baby. No power tools. This is how low they are set. Like, super low. And all of these threads on the top are like how much higher I can go. And I actually can go a little lower, but I definitely do not want that because I would literally be on top of my wheel. My fender would probably be on my wheel. I would do that if I had like negative 10 degrees camber, but I'm not a fan of that. I want the geometry to be a little better. So now I gotta crank this one up. And like many people said, and we could tell this in my design program as well, cars are designed a certain way, especially with the geometry of the suspension, with the differential and axles and everything, to perform like at the best it can. So it's technically not good for a performance vehicle to be completely slammed because it messes everything up and definitely messes with the liability of your axles and all that. Okay, well, I got both sides equally measured, and I also counted 14 threads on the passenger side. So when I double check the driver's side, make sure there's like 14 threads in that one as well. Well, I think both sides look about the same. So this is the driver's side. And this is the passenger side. I counted 14 threads on both sides, so hopefully that's identical to both sides. Well, as you guys know, whenever I take off components off the Camaro, I always want to clean them. So I'm going to show you guys how to clean your wheels properly. It has a lot of tire inside my wheels, and these were ceramic coated like a year and a half ago, so super easy to clean. If you guys don't already have IK sprayers. I'm not sponsored by this company, but I do believe these are the best sprayers you can possibly buy. You can put any chemical in this, no matter how acidic it is or anything, and they'll never break, and they have a lifetime warranty. And the way they spray is insane. Like, you can spray your friends from like 40 feet away. In this, I did mix it with my Superior Image wheel iron and fallout remover. This is a concentrated product, so you actually save a lot of money when you go through them, because you can mix it with water and put it into an IK sprayer, making your life amazing, and then use it as you wish. So you get like, I believe it's like 10 bottles out of this guy into this, so well worth the money. And the way this product works is, as soon as it finds the iron and metals, it pulls it off, and it does turn purple, which mine didn't turn super purple, but you can definitely see all of it. Ugh, gross. And the way you can clean your lug nut holes is you use a little detailing brush and scrub it, and so you agitate all the dirt and grime stuck in there, and it'll all come out and your wheels will be brand new. The trick is to put it on your feet. Just like that. And always put at least one lug nut on to hold the wheel. I'm definitely gonna have to order new tires, because I don't think I should drive with these. Pretty bad. I got way worse within like the last week. Okay. Well, that's definitely higher already. Dang. I'll tighten them up when it's not like full load though. Looks like it's higher.
He doesn't know what the hell happened.
Are you on that camera bolt?
Hey guys, so it is the night before LS Fest West, and I finally got my strut bar back, and I got it powder coated to match the Camaro, and I got the whitest white they had so it matches the Summit white on my car, and they did spray a layer of flake on top, so it's very subtle flake like my paint. And then the edges I got sprayed in seafoam, and the reason I wanted to get it powder coated because powder coating is stronger than regular paint, especially in like high temps and stuff. That's why a lot of people powder coat brake calipers and wheels, stuff that gets a lot of abuse. Powder coating is definitely the way to go. So this should be a relatively fast and easy install because there's only 3 bolts on each side of the strut bar. And if you're wondering what strut bar this is the GM strut bar, so you can get this directly from GM. And I got this one from Summit, so I'm excited because this will help the car a ton on the track this weekend, make it feel a lot more stable. And this is something I've needed on the car for a while because all the 1LEs and the ZL ones have this, so it's one of the few parts I'm missing out on having an SS. So for like a few $100, it makes a huge difference. Now I can finally unwrap it, which is exciting. the powder coating company. I got it powder coated at Powder Coated in Tempe, Arizona. And they wrapped it for me so I wouldn't, you know, mess it up on the way home. Sam is throwing on a ceramic coating on my car. It is a secret ceramic coating that I cannot tell you the brand of, but it is the most insane ceramic coating possible to get it on a vehicle that is not available to the public. So Sam's installing it because it's really insane stuff and I didn't want to mess it up, and he's an angel. So here he is back here.
Hello.
Making the car all shiny. Number one simp.
Yes.
So I bet some people would fight for that role. Oh. Pretty, pretty. It's the night before LS Fest for us LS owners. Unwrapping all the presents on Christmas Eve.
Who does that?
Me. Okay, I guess we'll do this. But this strut bar will just slide on to where the strut towers are if I don't bang it up. And luckily there are holes from being stock, so I didn't have to drill any holes or anything. This is meant to be there. Look how pretty it looks. I send you a very, very long sheet on how to install this. I mean, quantity 6 bolts, very difficult. And they gave you a picture so you know where it goes. And they gave you the bolts, which I should probably get these powder coated so it matches. Didn't think of that. But it's okay because it's not like my entire engine bay is powder coated. This is the very first thing, so we'll get there. Yeah, yet. This summer, I plan on taking my entire engine bay apart and powder coating everything beautiful. And with the bolts, I'm not gonna tighten one side only because that's how you mess up things, because nothing ever fits, just like this one doesn't fit. So I work side by side, make sure it's okay. Should I make like all different components of my engine bay all this like seafoam color? Because in my car it'd be really cute. You think, Sam?
I think you should change the color of your calipers to the seafoam.
I was thinking that too, to do it properly.
Or when a company sends you brakes, when they should.
Well, I was gonna make my calipers white. In.
Cross-thread it.
Huh?
Cross-thread it.
What do you mean cross-thread it?
You just screw it in. It doesn't matter which direction it'll go in.
Are you being serious? So if I turn it to the left, it'll go in?
Turn it left hard enough.
I don't know why it's not. I just push really hard. Out. Reverse the order.
Really, was that it?
Well, yeah, I just had to take this one out and the other one out and then do the one that didn't fit first, and then it works.
Kayla, what else do you have to do? Tell the camera.
What do you mean?
Tell the camera that it's 8:35.
And we're leaving. I have to wake up early morning and
What do you gotta do?
pick up my merch. Oh, we're not talking about that. Please be careful. Wow, look at you. You gotta stick out your butt more for the camera.
It's so tight.
Girls don't say it. Oh, I guess they kind of do.
Oh God, it's so far back there.
The strut bar is so far.
The strut bar is so thick.
God, look at those fire kicks.
Not as flexible as you.
Oh yeah? Level that strut bar.
Yeah, level that ceramic. Your engine bay is very dirty.
I know, I need to clean it all.
No,
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Yeah. And that completes the long installation process of the GM strut bar that is powder coated. Very tough fitment. Drilling the holes were really tough, but it was a successful time. Don't shut it yet. Guys, look how pretty it is. Oh, now my engine's like not even there. All you see is the strut bar and the light. Do you like it, Sam?
How much horsepower that add?
I think it said like 15, so
Wheel or crank?
probably crank.
Oh, brakes to the brakes.